Hey water signs, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a daily reading for you. This could apply to anything in your life, okay? So we're just going to see what messages come through. All right, so I'm going to use 4 different sets of oracle cards and then we'll clarify with tarot. The oracle cards might all be related in some way, or they might be completely different. All right, one more. All right, we'll see what comes up here for you, water signs. All right, so the first one here, we have abundance mindset. So this says, if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. So probably easier said than done, right? Because if you're dealing with, not having certain things in your life, you tend to focus on not having those particular things. Maybe it's love, maybe it's money, maybe it's the house that you want or the job that you want. What this is saying basically is what you're really seeking from wanting all of those things is joy. So if you feel joy or find things, and they can be as small as your favorite cup of coffee, but if you find amazing joy in drinking that cup of coffee, that's the energy that allows your desires and the law of attraction to work for you, okay? So we're going to get a tarot card for this particular card for you as well. So you might be struggling right now to find your joy, okay, in your daily routine. Another example of, being in that energy of joy, take a longer shower than you normally would, and just thoroughly enjoy it. Try a new way to work, take the scenic route to work. Anything that, listen to, new music that you just downloaded on the way to work. Nothing better to raise your vibration and bring you into a state of joy faster than music, okay? So we'll take a look at this in a minute, all right? So what else do we have here? We have socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. So what that tells me is that, you might be isolating yourself a little bit, which also keeps you from that abundance mindset for some of you, okay? Some of you that find joy being alone, this card probably doesn't apply to you, okay? It's for people that are missing certain interactions in their life, and it would be healthy and joyful for them to join in or socialize, and you might also be needing, a different level of support or a different kind of support, or, being around like-minded people is very helpful to validate what you're doing in your life, validate your own self-worth. Not that it's a great thing to validate yourself through other people, but in some cases, it's very helpful when it's positive, okay? So let's get a tarot card for this as well. But what I'm seeing here as a trend is there's a little bit of a tendency to be holding yourself back or focusing on what you don't have versus what you already have, if you look. Okay? What do we have here? Ooh, we have soulmates. All right, so that would definitely fall into this here, because supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. Well, a soulmate would be a like-minded person. This number 41 breaks down to a 5, which 5 is about change. So it feels like there are definitely some changes that you could make, maybe some simple changes just on how you look at things and how you experience things. If you're doing things just to get them done, to check them off a list, try doing them and enjoying them at the same time. Okay, even if they're mundane tasks, because that's what initiates the law of attraction. It's by being in an energy of joy. It might seem simple, but it's true. All right, so you might have, nothing brings in joy like finding a soulmate. And that might be on the cusp here too, or maybe you are in some type of soulmate connection right now that you feel is lacking in some way, where there's changes that might need to be made. The first big change you can make is, again, finding the joy in what you're doing right now. Finding joy in simple things, because that's actually ultimately what you seek. And that's why when you feel it, when you feel that joy, when you feel that happiness, that's the vibration of having all of the things that you ultimately want. All right, so finally over here, we look at this. Believe in magic. I love this card. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. So believing in maybe the magic of soulmates, or the magic of the law of attraction. It gets very magical when you see it start to unfold for you. It is like magic. But if you don't believe in it, and I said it a few times in the readings this week, sometimes you've got to believe it before you see it. And that's what this is asking you to do, is to believe that abundance, or that soulmate, or that those like-minded people are already here. And then suddenly they just start showing up in your life. Things that you desire just start showing up in your life. It's kind of amazing. And that's why it is magical. But you got to believe in it. All right, so let's see. Abundance mindset. And then we have, look at this. And I'm not doing reversals for these readings. Sun. Happiness and joy. Highest vibration. This is confirming what this is saying, what I just spoke about. Okay, so it's like, find your sunshine, find your happiness, no matter what's going on around you, because whatever is going on in your life right now, that's 6 months ago manifestation. Okay, that's whatever's going on in your life right now is what you were thinking about 6 weeks ago, 6 months ago. Okay, so what you think about now, what you focus on now, is what will manifest and show up in the future. So don't pay so much attention to what's going on around you now. That's old news. Focus on what's coming in, what you have to look forward to, thanking the universe for what thanking the universe for showing you signs of what's to come. All right, socialize or join in. What do we have here? We got the Tower. So So Tower is unexpected change, right? So by making some maybe new connections, and that's only if you want to, only if that brings you joy, I feel like unexpected changes will come in because of those connections. Okay? It could be that because the soulmate is next here, by joining some type of group or project or, whatever it is, that could be an avenue towards a soulmate. You might be getting ready to do something like this. It brings unexpected change. And it could be, I feel like it's probably around a soulmate. What do we have here? We have Queen of Pentacles. So this card represents actually a Capricorn, okay? But it could be any earth sign. You could be bringing in an earth sign soulmate that feels like one of your like-minded people, like one of your tribe, like somebody that's very, very authentic, very loving, very nurturing. You might be in a place right now where you're saying to yourself, you know what, I just don't want to be around anybody. I just don't need people. I feel like, and that might be true, okay? And again, if you're in the energy of joy and happiness and a high vibration, so be it. But if you're not, I feel like this is saying that there's opportunity to bring like-minded people towards you that bring in that joy. They help you to exude the best aspects of yourself, which can only be joyful for you. All right, so believe in the magic. Queen of Wands. So fire sign energy here. This is, this really represents the best version of you, and Queen of Wands is joyful, attractive, completely cheerful, self-assured. It's like if you believe in your own magic, if you believe in the magic of nature and the universe, it helps you to be more joyful. And there is a message here for you in the next 24 hours or in the past 24 hours. And it's really about enjoying life. Enjoying life will bring you what you want that much faster, whether it's a soulmate, whether it's more abundance in your life, however you define abundance, okay? But by believing in the magic, I feel like this one's really important. You start seeing the magic. You start seeing the magic within yourself. You start seeing the magic within the world. And it's amazing how it shows up. And it's fun. It makes life fun. All right, so water signs. That's your message of the day. I'm just going to be doing these, maybe about 3-4 times a week, just to give a little extra support. Maybe you're at a place of a hard decision, or you just need a kind word for the day, or just that little extra piece of inspiration or reassurance. I just feel called to do these right now, and yeah, so you can continue to look for these. They will be numbered, so you'll know from one day to the next. I'm not dating them because these can apply for anybody at any time. So they will be numbered, so you can look at, you'll know if you've watched it or not before. Okay? All right, guys, have a fantastic day, and I hope it helps you. All right? Thanks so much. Bye.